Alright. I'm gonna get it poppin'. I'm gonna get it poppin'. Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da. Hey guys.
Howdy.
What's up and welcome back to the Roomies Digest. My name's Christine.
I'm Monique.
And today we're gonna be doing our October TBR.
No. Whoa.
Can you believe it?
I can't.
We literally have 3 more months.
I didn't read half the things I said I was going to read.
I still have so much to read, honestly. I'm feeling like I need to be doing more, but
I'm doing what I can do.
Yeah, that's part of the journey, is that realizing there are only so many things that you can do at once. And though we do have a TBR that we'll never finish before we die, there are some books that
we would like to get to before we die.
Before we, unalive. And that's truly tis the season to be spooky.
Haunting.
Okay.
Tis
mysteries.
the season
to be haunted. La 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 la.
Ooh, wait.
La 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 la.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Bah!
Boo!
Anyway, so yeah, it's October. We're in the spooky season. Monique and I were trying to figure out what we were going to be reading this month, and we're kind of in a wild card phase where, we're working, we're twerking, and we
don't have any responsibility. Like, we have responsibilities, but we don't have any obligations.
We're not hosting a readathon. We're not participating in a readathon. We're not doing anything.
Yeah,
really.
This is a blank slate. So again, not again, but y'all comment down what I should read. Anyway.
Yes. You want to give them our idea for how we're gonna pick our books?
We're doing the jars. We're bringing the jars back.
We're bringing the jars back,
which are actually way over there.
Not me forgetting that the jars were over there.
The jars are back.
Ooh, a little dust. Ooh, sorry. 'Tis the season to be spooky.
I'm shocked you found these. Or did I tell you where they were?
You didn't tell me where they were. They weren't really hidden, though. They were literally on the shelves.
I hid them.
Monique was getting tired of doing this for a while. So
that's not why. Christina likes to leave them out as decoration.
They're
just
cute.
Imagine these as little bookends. See, maybe without the sticks. Maybe.
A plain jar?
Chrissy, what's a plain jar with popsicle sticks? Either way, they can't be out.
It's our game, okay? It's a bookish thing.
But it can't be out. Anyway, I hid them.
So she hid them because she hates them. Okay, she hates them. She hates the way they look.
I don't hate their purpose. I hate them.
Obviously, yeah, it's a fun game.
Decoration.
Okay? But yeah, she hid them on the shelf.
I've hid them behind things.
Anyway, the point of the story is we're going to be picking our 2 books from our owned TBR from these popsicle sticks. And you guys, if you've never seen this before, you're like, wow, what is this? Basically, these are all the names of our friends, of people who have sent us books. We pick one of their names, we read a book that they sent us.
And these are all the colors of the books we could possibly own on our shelf. And we read a book with the corresponding colors.
So, let's go. Should we pick at the same time and then we'll switch?
Like pick one here and then switch on?
Yeah,
sure.
Okay.
Are we doing on count of 3?
Yeah, I'm ready.
1, 2, 3.
Nicole.
Red.
Why did you put your head down?
I don't know if I have a red book.
You know what's red that you could read?
I'll find it.
Crescent City. I'm actually really excited because Nicole from Bonbon Reads, she actually just did a book swap with me again. So
lucky you.
I have a couple books from her.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, oops, I picked Silver Gray.
But actually,
we're supposed to read that last month, huh?
Yeah. Okay, this doesn't count because I don't have anything else. All right, for real this time.
You've already read all these books from these people.
I know.
These people?
What do you mean these
What do you mean these people?
All right, I put... I think I honestly also have read... I think I might have something. Yeah, I think I have something. Okay, I picked Rachel. I I was like, I honestly just read all the manga that Rachel gave me, so I was like, I don't think I have anything. But no, I think I got something from my birthday haul, which I will be going through to make sure. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna grab the books and we'll be right back.
Yes. That pajama top?
I don't know.
I like it.
Got it from Crossroads.
Yeah, it seems like something.
With some credit. Yeah, it's like a Zodiac shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Thought it was appropriate because I'm wearing a Zodiac necklace. Anyway.
I couldn't tell that. But yeah, now that I know, there's twins on there.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a pink cardigan.
You are. I almost matched you and then I said,
Please don't.
she'll get pissed. She'll get pissed. I literally was gonna wear a blue cardigan with a pink undershirt and I said, we're gonna look like sweet tarts.
I really expected it though. I did. I said, she's gonna wear something pink. And it came out and I was like, wow.
I said this to my mom. My mom is visiting right now. And she's in the back waiting for us to finish. And I said that to my mom. She goes, don't do that to Monique.
Capricorns, we
stand
united.
The way she was like, you're gonna match. I was like, wow, you and Monique are the same person. Like her lip curl. She was like, don't do that to Monique.
You don't know how many times, anytime you see me and Christine matching, I have said that exact sentence.
First of all, sometimes you match me.
But that's unintentional.
I know, but my point is when they see us matching, they're not going to know if it's me or you. I came in second.
Just assume it happens more with Christine purposefully matching.
It really doesn't. What actually happens is we both go to our rooms and we put on something and it's the almost exact outfit. And I'm like...
That does happen quite a lot.
I'm like, why did we think stripes were good?
We were like,
yeah, what in our brains was like, stripes? Anyway, doesn't matter. This is a long tangent. We're back, everybody.
We're back and we have our picks.
I've got my spooky mug that reminds me of Sherman, even though it's not Sherman. And also, what's that movie? Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. Unpopular opinion. I do not like Hocus Pocus.
Well, that's a shame because the second movie's coming out.
I know.
And I'm going to be watching it with Steph.
I'm glad you have someone to experience that with. Because speaking of spooky and stuff, the book I'm going to be reading was gifted. Yeah, I'm reading Steph. I'm reading Lakewood by Megan Giddens. It was gifted to me by Steph from Stephanie Bookish for my birthday. I have yet to read it, and it's got red on the cover.
The cover is really cool.
There's red. I know it looks white, but there's red here, and that's what I'm supposed to do.
Red.
So I'm reading this. This book follows, I don't know the main character's name. Oh, Lena Johnson.
Lena.
Her grandmother passes away and she's left with a lot of debt. So she kind of drops out of college and works at a job that's supposedly perfect, but it's like a secret research program that she's joined. And it's kind of akin to like the story of Henrietta Lacks, where they kind of do like, you know, experiments on Black people. So I'm interested to see how this is gonna go. You know, like hopefully it's not too traumatic. But yeah, looking forward to it. Steph really likes this book, so I have high hopes.
Cool. My color is the silver gray, and I'm going to be going with The Wolf of Oren Yarrow by K.S. Villoso. The thing with this is a high fantasy following, you know, what one could call the bitch queen, okay? Because that's what her nickname is throughout this trilogy. She essentially is about to be crowned queen. She's going to go marry a man, and like before she gets crowned, she kills somebody and exiles the king. So it's like, I would say a bit of a mess that she's coming into, and I don't think people really like her. And she seems like the exact kind of morally gray, silver gray character that I want to read about right now. She's a strong female lead, and she really has to do for herself. I've heard nothing but good things about this trilogy, and I'm finally getting my hands on it. So I'm really excited that I could read this for that category. So there you go.
And then for the pick with Rachel from Let Me in the Library, I also have another book that I did not read from my birthday haul, and it is Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore, a novel by Robin Sloan. And this book follows a book clerk, or like it's about a bookstore, but I think he works in a bookstore or he might be a customer. But like he notices like people are checking out books from like a strange areas of the store, and they're like huge like volumes of like random obscure books. So he's just wanting to do a lot figuring out what's going on. He realizes that the bookstore has a lot of secrets, and it's kind of like a magical place. Like it says, secrets that extend beyond the wall. So I'm assuming it's magical, but maybe it's just literally
mystery, yeah.
Yeah, like maybe it just has to do with the town they're in. So, but that is what that book is. I'll be reading that this month.
Also, speaking of Rachel, the book that I'm going to be reading that is going to be from Nicole, but is also one of Rachel's favorite books, is called Fox 8. It is a short story, basically following a young fox who learns how to speak human, which is human talk. Oh. And I think it's basically a commentary on kind of like how humans impact animals. For example, like when we take away, you know, their forest and we build a mall. Yeah, like what happens. And so it's from the perspective of a fox. I think it's kind of sad, but I'm gonna read it. So hopefully it's really, really great. That's the book that I'm gonna be reading from Nicole, because she just sent it to me. So following up on that, let's just go ahead and go over like the book clubs and things that we're going to be reading for next month, because as we, you know, said, we did have a free month, but we still are going to be hosting a few things. You guys might recognize this book.
Are you holding Fellowship of the Ring?
I am.
Yes, we're reading this again. Not really again, we're still
continuing.
Yes, because we started it mid-September. And it's a thickie, so. It
is a thickie, yes.
So we'll still be continuing this book for our October pick.
Right, for movie night book club. So if you guys are in that book club, like we know it's taking a while. Don't worry, we're going to be continuing it into October.
I think I made sure I changed the dates too, but we'll put all the information in there.
Yeah, down below.
It should be mid-October at the end.
Exactly. So if you guys are interested in joining our book club where we basically read a book, then watch the movie.
You know, click the Fable link in the Discord.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to be reading that. And then, of course, for Fantasy Series Book Club, you guys know that I am a host in the Fantasy Series Book Club that I host with Nicole, that I just mentioned, from Bon Bon Reads, Jess from Books Past Bedtime, and Rachel from Let Me in the Library. But we are reading the Diviner series right now. The book that I'm going to be reading next month is, I'm going to be reading Lair of Dreams, which I should have read in September. And then also the third book, which I can't like think of the name of it right now.
You can't tell me because I have no clue.
Yeah, like literally no idea. But the good news is, these both are supposed to be two of the best ones in the whole entire series. Now, I really like the first one. Like, I know everybody was giving Evie some smack, but like, I saw a lot of myself in her. You know what I'm saying? So,
headstrong.
Yeah, like, you know,
head on her shoulders.
Yeah, I mean, she's independent. INDEP.
Fiery.
NT, you know what that means. And yes,
quick-witted,
and has some like questionable
sharp
decisions,
tongue,
which is really where I identify with her. Anyway, so we're going to be reading those two books. We'll have the live show for Lair of Dreams in the mid-October area, so look out for that if you guys have read the second book and you're wanting to participate in the live show. And then, of course, we'll read the third book in October and have that live show in mid-November. So it's going to be fun. This is a nice series to end the year off with, because
it was a good series.
Yeah, it's a good time. Like, I just had so much fun with the first one, and I think it's such a unique concept and such a good YA fantasy. And yeah, that's really all I can say. And that's my copy.
Have pretty copies.
I do. You guys know all about this, so we'll put it away for now. And then the only other thing that I'm really gonna be doing for like a book club or whatever is I'm continuing on with the read along for Twilight. I'm gonna be reading Eclipse. Y'all know I got these cute little covers, so I'm doing my reread. I'm completing my reread. So far, I'm having a good time. I'm liking it. I'm having a little bit of, like, I guess, a change of heart with Edward, because I'm seeing now that he might be a little toxic, but also Bella is too. So do they deserve each other? Yes.
No team, just Seth, baby.
Yeah, no team, just Seth, which is, you know, something Monique and I decided a long time ago, so.
It was the smart choice.
It really is. Like, Seth, Boo Boo, what an actor. Anyway, we love him, so I will be continuing on with Eclipse. Right in the spooky season.
To update, if you're not in our Discord, we'll be doing a holiday hiatus for classic literature. So we'll not have a book in October, November, or December.
Yeah.
We'll keep bringing that up, but yeah, no book for October, y'all.
You're free.
You're free. You can read whatever.
You
We'll
want.
still be in the Discord, so definitely keep talking to us with your cringy romance picks.
Yeah. Also, like, I know that you guys have been suggesting some things in the Discord too, and that is taken note of. Like, that's really great, because we're always looking for books to read for classic literature. So definitely keep up those recommendations, because we're going to be
back in January.
Yeah, we will be coming back in January, and we will be deciding, you know, once the rotation goes back. So if you guys are interested in that, just go ahead and drop that in the Discord. So yeah.
Speaking of books and spooky season, also books I got from birthday that I haven't read.
I love it.
I guess that was the theme for this month.
The theme.
Who knew? The Troop by Nick Cutter. This was gifted to me by Naomi from Naomi's library, and it's apparently follows this like troop of like, what do you call them? Boy Scouts? Scout Master. A troop of boys. Okay.
It's the Boy Scouts, followed by Scoutmaster Terry Riggins.
Yes.
I don't know what his name is.
Tim Riggins.
Oh!
Close. So the Scoutmaster takes a troop of boys into the Canadian wilderness, and it's a normal camping trip. They go on like every year, I think. But then there is a man that shows up with a human bioengineered nightmare that spreads faster than fear. And it's a harrowing struggle of survival with no escape from the elements and the infected. So
it's like a Lord of the Flies zombie.
It's like, an apocalyptic zombie virus that spreads quick in the wild. And it's apparently crazy. Naomi told me to film my reaction, so I will do that.
Okay. I love it. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about the Troop. I also am seeing it come back around because it's spooky season.
Yeah.
So a lot of people are reading it, so that's a fun time. The book that I'm excited to get to that I've had for a while, it's called The Whisper Man by Alex North. This book basically just follows a small town where this horrible murder has happened, right? And years later, the same kind of pattern is happening once again with, I think it's like a murder of children, unfortunately. Essentially, this man is realizing that his son is hearing like whispers from like the Whisper Man. And so the man is trying to figure out like who is tormenting my child or like what's going on. So that's the main premise of this book. I don't know too much about it because I didn't want to read get any spoilers, but I have had it for a while and I've wanted to read it. I think it's going to be really spooky. Yeah, that's what I'm going to be reading. Whisper Man by Alex North.
I guess we'll stick with the spooky theme.
Yeah.
I am following in the footsteps of Christine, and I will be reading Rebecca and then watching the movie and comparing them alongside Christine, who also has a book that she will be doing. It's also fun because they're both classics.
Yeah, I'm going to be reading The Haunting of Hill House.
Yes, I will be reading Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier.
Yeah.
And
in the grand scheme of things, these will probably be, like, I don't know if they'll be two separate vlogs or they'll be the same because they are different books, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. But essentially, you guys know, we're trying to figure out if the book is better than the adaptation or the adaptation is better than the book. I think these are two great examples because they are classics. And I actually have seen the show, The Haunting of Hill House, and loved the show. So it'll be interesting to see if the book is just as good. Do you think that Rebecca, the book, is going to be better than Rebecca, the film?
I'm not sure. I don't even know anything about the movie, so.
Well, I know the one, Armie Hammer is in it. Yeah. Spooky. Talk about spooky season, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So based on that, what do you think?
I think the movie's probably going to be good. I don't know. I don't think I've never read this book. So depending on how wordy it is, like depending on the writing.
Right, because it's a classic.
Yeah, you guys, if you don't follow us long, I don't read a lot of classics. They're not my preferred choice of book. So if I just go with the, even the words are kind of close together.
This is gonna be great. I'm excited. I got this copy of Haunting of Hill House when we were in San Diego for my birthday, and it has an introduction by Guillermo del Toro.
Guillermo.
So I'm excited to see what he has to say about this, and I'm really excited to rewatch the season of Haunting of Hill House because I haven't watched it.
You're gonna watch the whole season
since it came out. Yeah, that's what I did in my vlog. Yeah, you really gotta.
I thought you just watched like an episode. You watched the whole show. Wow.
Yeah, because you got to compare it to the book.
But then how come I got to watch this movie and you get to watch Haunting Hill House is a masterpiece?
Monique, you're the one who picked that out first and said, I'm going to follow in your footsteps and do what you did. That's a literal direct quote. And then I picked this up and said, okay, I'll do this.
Do you have Bly Manor? I'll read Bly Manor. You don't own Bly Manor?
No, and I'm on a book buying ban. So if you want to read that, you can buy it.
I'll be reading Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier.
You see what happens? She makes these decisions and then blames me for her decisions. It doesn't make sense.
Well, this is a special edition of Rebecca.
Is it?
Yeah, it includes excerpts from Daphne's Rebecca notebook and other memories.
I'm sure you'll love to see those tiny little journal entries. Yeah, I was like, you're gonna literally hate this.
An essay on the real Magdalene in the original epilogue is also included.
You should have gotten Bird Box and just done that one. You should have gotten that book instead of Rebecca. Anyway, so those are the books that we're going to be vlogging.
Yes.
Honestly, it would be kind of funny if I'm having a great time and you are slowly dying.
Did I even say what this book is about?
No.
Rebecca follows, I'm assuming her name is, I don't know who's Rebecca actually, but, so there is a woman who is the second wife to this man, and she moves to this manor or this estate, and there's a creepy housekeeper, Mrs. Danvers, who's keeping everything pristine the way it was when the first wife lived there, and there's haunting things that are happening in the house, which is Rebecca, the late hauntingly beautiful Rebecca, who is the first wife. So, what happened to Rebecca?
Maybe she's living in the walls.
Maybe, or maybe she was...
Knowing Army Hammer, just kidding. If you guys don't know what Haunting of Hill House is, basically a family is living in this house. Crazy things start happening. The house starts doing some crazy things and chaos ensues. That's a very baseline premise of...
Yeah, I think the book is a lot.
Haunting of
Well,
Hill
you'll
House.
know. You'll tell us.
It's a lot worse or what?
It's different than the show.
Like it's scarier?
No, it's old.
Yes, I figured that. I did figure that.
So, yeah.
So, anywho, those are the books that we're going to be reading.
And then I have a wild card. You guys, I don't know if you... I don't know how I ended up owning this book. Actually, I do know how. It was like a
fever dream.
A fever dream. But I, the resident fantasy reader of the house, pre-ordered Babel.
Historical fantasy.
Pre-ordered Babel by R.F. Kuang. I thought for sure when it was, I got the notification that it was arrived at my house. I said, "Oh, Christine, Babel is here for you." And she said, "I'm not on a book buying ban."
Yeah, I was very adamant about
I
this.
did not buy. I said, "Oh, well, someone." I said, "Did you put it on our wish list?" She's like, "No, I didn't." And I was like, "Well, how did the book arrive here?" So I go look up the receipt and notice I had a gift card that I purchased this book with in a fever dream, a hazy moment where I bought Babel. And I distinctly remember Jess talking about how this was about languages, and you guys know I'm a linguist nerd. So I think I just was like, oh yeah, this is perfect for me.
I think you probably will like it if it's the kind of fantasy that the Poppy War was.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not too heavily fantasy.
Yeah. So pretty much just follows our main girl, Robin. I don't even know if it's a girl. Follows our character, Robin. They're training to be in... Oh, it's a man. Robin Swift. He's training to be in the Royal Institute of Translation, where he has to learn Latin, ancient Greek, Chinese. And then he's also... I don't know what he's doing. I just know he's good at languages. Okay.
It's literally blurred by S.A. Chakraborty. That's the first blurb on the top.
Your favorite author.
Oh my god.
So
if you don't read this book, I will.
Robin is studying to get into the prestigious Royal Institute of Translation, which is like a college on Oxford's campus. And, he's really, that's like his goal in life. And now he's realizing that if he dedicates his life to like being at this like utopia of knowledge, he's gonna have to kind of betray his homeland of China by like really dedicating to be a part of this,
like being in the melting pot instead of being Chinese. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because he finds himself
he has to kind of forget
between Babel and the shadowy Hermes society. So it's like a dark academia fantasy, I think. I don't know.
It's gonna be good.
Y'all tell me if I'm gonna like it.
I think pretty much everybody has liked this book, but also people who pick it up are the kind of people that would read that book.
But sometimes you have to take a chance,
Honestly, I think you probably will like it if it's heavy linguistics.
Yeah, and I've never read anything by R.F. Kuang.
Yeah.
I know. What? Mo, you bought a book that...
It's giving ninth house, but like
make it languages.
Like way crazier is what I'm thinking almost.
I'm ready for a ninth house too, so Bloodmark come my way. Oh, Bloodmark is not the right book.
Anyway, so those are all the books that we're going to be getting to in October. Like we always say, there will be some vlogs happening very soon. So before 2023,
we'll have some videos.
Guaranteed.
Content's made.
Guaranteed. And that's pretty much it, like as far as the update and what we're going to be reading. So yeah, guys.
Let me know if there's a romance I'm missing out on.
Yeah,
I didn't even put any in my, you know how I get. I just probably find something I see on Kindle. Or,
I guess Eclipse is a romance.
Yeah, I was like, you have lots of romance.
I forgot.
I don't have no
romance.
romance.
I have one. Lord of the Rings is romance.
You know, Legolas be getting with people.
That's it, guys. So that's the end of this video. If you like this video, give it a like for us. Comment down below what you're going to be reading in October. And, like, you know, what new stuff is coming out. Like, you get something at the library that you're excited for. Like, let us know. You know, like, down below. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss another video from us. And make sure to subscribe because that always helps us out and lets us know that you guys actually like seeing our videos.
Yeah.
You like hanging out.
Fun to be a part of it.
Because we like hanging out with you.
We do.
And that's going to segue me to
our Discord.
Wow, I'm kind of rhyming a little bit. Our Discord, exactly. So if you guys want to see more of us and more of what we're doing and talk to us on the day-to-day, you can join our Discord down below. We're all up in that thing talking about current reads, what's going on in our lives. You know, we got all of our book clubs and the information for those in our Discord. So yeah, go ahead and join if you guys are interested. And that's really all I can say.
Yeah.
So
until next time, y'all.
Bye.